This can't be true. Our whole engine could have just broken down. Yes, guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we're continuing with our Ferrari 360 Spider. It's high in the sky. Of course, we don't want to damage it. The Ferrari 360 gets its name from a 3.6-liter engine, a V8 that's in it with no less than 400 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds. It doesn't do that at all. And in this episode, we're going to dive further into the Ferrari to see where it possibly comes from, and I'm also extremely curious if we'll find out anytime soon. I decided to take off the timing belt cover that you have on the bottom of the car before I lowered it. Something like an inspection. And what really stood out about the state of distribution and such, as SUBTITELS not being replaced anymore. We're going to lower the car now, we're going to remove the seats, we're going to take out the interior paneling. Let's go. The seats have been removed. Unfortunately, no expensive jewelry. Rolexes, Breitlings, things like that under the seat. You never know with Ferrari drivers. I did find a lot of junk though, so I'm going to vacuum it up real quick. I'll leave this tape on for now. Let's go. Wow, that's quite a different look. Nice and clean. Oh, I see a pretty recent serpentine belt that goes to the dynamo, a little air conditioning, but to actually be able to judge our distribution, we need to take these off and that. I personally would have wound it the opposite way, that you can just read which brand it is, what type. The belt doesn't look too crazy. A bit of rust, what color? This one, on the other hand, seems right to me. And now, the moment of truth. Let's take a look at our strings. Wow. Wow, that looks pretty intense from here. Do I need to remove a coolant course now? Hope not. I got you, boy. The Ferrari experts might say that's not right, but believe me, it is okay. Well, we're actually seeing a lot of markings and places that they have indicated how the timing should be set during the montage of the distribution. I think that will help us later to determine if it is on time or not, and set the timing right, see how their notes or marks stand. And then we're going to see if we deviate from anything. I hope so, because then we've already found a problem. So we're going to set it on time now, and I'm taking you with me. We've delved deeper into the matter. We think we've managed to set it on time, but what really stands out to us is this. Look how loose our distribution belt is. This one too! Look at this! It's just not normal, is it? This can't be right, can it? How lucky we have been. This thing was designated. This thing just spun. What also really stands out to us. You see these bolts in that gear of the timing, it's not in the right place anymore. So you actually see that it looks like it was originally on the right and has now moved to the center. It seems like we're all not in good time anymore. Maybe this is where our problem lies, but this really can't. This is just not at all on the undertension, guys. This can't be true. This one too. Look at my timing belts. Oh, here. This is just... How much play is this? 3 centimeters. Yes, guys, it's a new day here. I'm super excited that we can now create much more content for you. The recovery process would also go faster because it's natural. It's not just one moment in the week, but several moments that we can do it for you. We've been busy filming all morning, watching how it's done. Engine time will come. It's quite a complex process. Obviously, we're starting with cylinder 1. Removed the spark plug, inserted a screwdriver to determine the TDC, and also dismantled the camshaft inspection windows at the back of the engine to check if the markings match. This way we can tell if the engine is properly timed. So everything is set to time here now according to the markings. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. Manufacturer on time, because the yellow markings are from the manufacturer. But then the markings don't match. Our messenger BDP isn't timed on cylinder 1, and the markings on the back of the service hatch don't line up either. Sale. Today our misfire might come from here. Let us know in the comments. One thing I'm sure of, we're definitely ordering a new timing belt set. New tensioners are going in. And that we might have to put everything together ourselves with our own markings because where is it from? I just grabbed the manuals to check if the distribution hasn't been replaced in the past, and it has been replaced back in 2006. At a mileage of 36,000 kilometers, a major service was performed, including distribution. And then I found a new invoice, actually a quote. So 2 years later, exactly 2 years later, and then there were 5,000 kilometers on the Ferrari, and then advice, distribution due for renewal next year. That concerns distribution every 3 years and tensioners every 5 years. I'm taking you along on the computer. Everything's ready, and I think we're about to make a nice order. I hope it won't cost as much as a Lamborghini, but I think it might. I think it won't be too bad. Could you add that and we'll take you through the process? Let's go. As you can see, we are shopping on a website. That's called Scuderia Car Parts. This isn't cooperation, but it is a really cool website to get your Ferrari desires from. They have a lot of things in stock and the prices are very favorable, so take advantage of that. And all parts are numbered as you see. And they have exploded views, so you can also see how all the parts fit together. We find it a super easy website, and that's why we do our orders here. Yes, guys, if I'm right, I've got my complete order list ready that we're going to need to fix the Ferrari. This complete glory, yes, the solution to this, it's really towards delivery. We need to take a good look to see if we're missing any gaskets, because we're also going to completely remove our intake. All gaskets will be renewed, so we'll obviously list these down. We need to think this through properly now. Let's check if we need anything else, since we're about to place an expensive order. Let's take everything in one go. Yes, we double-checked everything just now. So, we're going to order a full distribution kit with tensioners. Yes, including the belt that goes to the water pump into. Yes, the water pump. They don't have it in stock here. So, we'll order it from somewhere else. Although, it still looks quite neat around here with us. We will naturally replace it. It won't be very difficult. Yes, the water pump is driven by a separate belt, not by the timing, so that's super nice. That can just be done simply. Besides, we're going to take all the packages, or those that are on the intake, so we have a total shop size, including import. And VAT, insurance, and shipping comes to 1,902 euros, which is a really good price. Because we're used to the Lambo price, which isn't tipset prices, those are much higher prices. So I'm going to cancel these orders now. We have everything in stock. We specifically looked for that. Certain losing molecular rating now. Bring us the connemer is winner. A by force by for by. I finish by. I be seen by rebar. A be seen by a. So we can get all the moisture out of the oil. And possibly our head gasket is still, because I need to see it turn well first. To the house! And then we can proceed with the diagnosis. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, because this little beast is going to drive faster than you think. And in every video, I'll tell you about it. Project underway. I'm excited because we're going to create a lot more content for you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give a thumbs up, it's appreciated, and let us know in the comments what you think it is. See you next time in a new episode.